Albert Einstein is known for his groundbreaking work in science and mathematics. But his legacy extends far beyond the realm of academia. In addition to his scientific contributions, Einstein was a passionate advocate for social justice and environmental protection. His passionate letters to environmental activists have become a source of inspiration for many who strive to make the world a better place. In the early part of the 20th century, Einstein began to express his views on environmental issues. He believed that the human race had a moral obligation to protect the Earth's resources. He argued that modern society had become too focused on economic growth and had neglected its responsibility to the environment. He wrote that we must not forget that the Earth is not an inexhaustible storehouse of resources, but that it has definite limits, beyond which it cannot give. Einstein's letters to environmental activists served as a call to action. He encouraged them to use their knowledge and skills to protect the environment and to raise awareness about the dangers of pollution and climate change. He wrote that we must remember that if we do not take the necessary steps to preserve the environment, future generations will suffer the consequences. Einstein's letters to environmental activists were not just a call to action. They also served as a source of motivation. He wrote that the task of protecting the environment is a difficult one and requires great courage. But it is the only way to ensure that our planet is preserved for future generations. He encouraged them to be persistent and to never give up, even in the face of overwhelming odds. The letters that Einstein wrote to environmental activists reflect his belief that protecting the environment was a moral obligation. He believed that the human race had a responsibility to protect the Earth's resources and to ensure that future generations would be able to enjoy them. He wrote that it is not only our duty to ourselves, but to all living creatures, to keep the Earth in a condition that will enable them to continue to exist. The letters that Einstein wrote to environmental activists remind us that we all have a responsibility to protect the environment. His words of wisdom are still relevant today and serve as a reminder that we must all work together to ensure that the planet is preserved for future generations. His legacy lives on through his passionate letters to environmental activists and the impact that they have had on the world.